Yeah, man, it's DJ Chase, the pregame party miss podcast. We back. I took a week off. You know the vibes, man. We got the homie Harlem's own Stigity, man. We on 17 podcast networks, Monday nights, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on that Dynasty Radio, that YouTube, DJ Chase TV, on that Anchor app, Spotify, all that iHeart Radio. We on all the podcast networks, man. So we got a special guest tonight, Stigity, Harlem's own, the Bronx is on. What's up? What's up, Stigity?
Harlem made me, the Bronx raised me.
There you go.
And I'm saying, well, yo, what up?
Ain't nothing. Same here. I'm chilling, man. Just got off work a little tired, so I'm just chilling right now. Just getting ready. I'm supposed to go to Atlanta on Friday, so I'm just like trying to get ready for that. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been traveling. You've been moving around a lot.
Hell yeah, I've been traveling a lot. Yeah, so I'm just like doing that. Then I'm going to Baltimore in the end of April, so I got to do a video out there. So just trying to get the promo going. The more eyes on you, the better. So
that's a fact.
Definitely, man. So, Stiggity, man, first and foremost, I'll do this as an icebreaker, man. Tell the people who you are, what you do.
Yo, my name is Stigity. I'm from Uptown, South Bronx, and shit, I'm a cool ass nigga. Know what I'm saying? I'm fly as dude. Know what I'm saying? I'm a photographer and songwriter. Feel me? I make music. I make good music.
That's it. Just simple like that. So now me and you both from both Harlem and the Bronx raised. I gotta ask this question. We're gonna start this off right. Now, what do you claim first? You claim Harlem or you claim the Bronx? Which one is it?
I claim the Bronx.
The Bronx.
Now I'm saying, sorry to cut you off. Even though, I'm saying, we across the bridge, you know what I'm saying? Because South Bronx is like across the bridge. So we like brothers and sisters. And I was originally living in Harlem before I moved to the Bronx. But while I was living in the Bronx, I was going to school in Harlem. You feel what I'm saying?
What school you went to?
High school. I went to FDA 2, Freddie Douglass Academy 2. It was in Watley High School on 114th between 7th and 8th.
Okay. Copy. You're a little younger than me. Yeah. I went to St. Charles. So I'm from right there. All right, so I gotta ask this then. Harlem and the Bronx. Who you got? I'm gonna give you some Harlem trivia tonight. So who you got? I gotta ask this question. Who you got? Big L or Mace?
I'm gonna go with Mace. You know what I'm saying?
Over Big L?
Yeah, because you know
why?
Because rest in peace to Big L. With all due respect, penmanship, lyricism, bars. He got it. Now I'm saying his legacy portrays that. It embodies that. However, I feel, because of his untimely demise, he didn't get to reach his full potential. But he made the best out. He reached his highest potential until, his timely demise.
Okay.
However,
gotcha.
in my opinion. But because I think Big L, he was signed to an independent. He was independent. He was signed.
Somewhat. He was signed to Rough House first and Columbia first.
Oh, okay.
He was like one of the first Harlem rappers to have like a major deal, and then he went independent. He started his own company, Flamboyant.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to bars, all that, he got it. But Mace, I grew up listening to Mace. Feel me? Like
gotcha.
Mace, he had bars, he had lyrics, he had the swag, and he could make a hit song. You feel what I'm saying? Not to say Big L couldn't make a hit song, but because due to his untimely demise, I feel like he couldn't reach his full potential. So, but Mace, however, shout outs to Mace, he was able, to I feel like he was able to maximize his potential throughout his career, and he is a living legend. And I grew up listening to him, and he inspired me to get into music. So,
gotcha.
Based on that, feel me?
Gotcha. And that's what I was going to ask you next. Because you transitioned from being a Karen. We're going to get into that how you transition as well. But who inspired you to make music? Like, what made you just want to be an artist?
Yo, I've always been into music since I was little, bro. Like,
yeah.
When I was little, living in Sugar Hill, you know what I'm saying? My dad always used to play like all the 90s pop and stuff. Criss Cross, fucking he was playing Michael Jackson. He was playing I was listening to country music. I was listening to you know, I remember my sister, she put me on the Lauryn Hill. So that was the first time listening to Lauryn Hill. Was the first time I heard an artist rap and sing at the same time on a song.
Got you.
So I think once I was introduced to Lauryn Hill and the Fugees catalog, that's what kind of grabbed my interest towards hip hop. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they were very versatile. So I was like, oh, this is cool. And at a young age, you know, like I didn't understand hip hop the way I do today as I did when I was younger. Feel me? Because it was new. You know what I'm saying? But as I grew, as I got older, you know, I just kept listening, tuning in, and yeah, I grew to love hip hop. And then from listening to my favorite artists, I used to, cause you know, back in the day, cassettes was the thing. It was cassettes and CDs. Feel me?
Yeah, of course.
Cassettes and CDs.
That's what I started on.
Feel me? So every real nigga that's into hip hop, you know what I'm saying, was listening to it on a cassette or a CD. Feel me? Before digitalization, whatever the fuck, however you could pronounce it, whatever. If that's the word. But you know what I'm saying? So what I used to do is, you know, when the radio used to come on, you know, back in the day, you know, Hot 97 was big. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With Angie Martinez, DJ, when everybody was on Hot 97, feel me? They had I'm talking about between mid 90s till early 2000s. Feel me? So what I used to do is when the radio used to come on, I used to take cassettes, because my dad always used to have these blank cassette tapes just laying around and shit. So you know what I'm saying, where, you know, me being in the house, you know, I wanted something to do. So I went from recording my favorite shows on a VHS on the TV to listening to the radio and recording the songs that I heard on the radio onto the cassette player, onto the cassette, on the blank cassette, and then I would play the cassettes back so that I could listen, so I could listen to the songs that I was listening on the radio, because sometimes I couldn't, you know, play the song that I liked when I wanted to. So recording what was on the radio to the cassette was one way for me to enjoy my music. For me.
Copy. All right, man. And what college did you go to? Cause I know you transitioned, because you started being a cameraman in college. And I know your music inspiration started early, right? But you as being a full-on artist, what college did you go to first and foremost? I know you started in college.
Yeah, I started when I went to college. I went to college to study journalism.
Okay.
Feel me? Before actually pursuing music, I used to do journalism. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I used to be on I was a part of this program called Harlem Live, which was based in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Some people may know, some people not, but it was a nonprofit organization / teen media publication. This was before YouTube was in its prime. You know what I'm saying? This was like 2006.
Right, 2006,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I joined that program. And from there to when I graduated high school, you know what I'm saying, I used my skills that I learned through journalism to enhance my knowledge and my interest into hip hop. Because I as the years go by and as I got older, I just watched how everything how hip hop culture transformed. You know what I'm saying? Especially where I was from in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? From listening to cassette players, to cassette CDs, to crisscross cassette CDs, to recording the radio on the cassette, to actually tuning in, to getting into technology and in the computer and the internet. Feel me? And then using my journalism skills that I learned from Harlem Live to interview artists. You know what I'm saying? To interview people, tap into the internet and tap into hip hop more and interview artists. I remember when I was 16 years, I think I was 16, 17 years old. I remember I interviewed Cassidy. I interviewed Cassidy when I was like 16, 17 years old. I think this is when he got out of jail. When he first got out of jail, this is when he had the mark on him beside his face, and he was shopping in what's that store? Atmos.
Oh wow, on 125th.
Yeah, Atmos been around for mad
long. Yeah, 125th. We know about that.
Facts, Atmos. So he can't. So basically, I was out on the street because the program, they used to give us mics and shit and tell us, "Yo, go on the street and come up with like a story, a topic, and start asking people questions on the street." Yeah. So I was on 25th, just standing around, and then Cassidy came from around the corner. At this time, he was Diesel. That's why I say he just came from jail. So I think he was, he was lifting weights. So I remember he was stocky, yo. I remember. If I could find that footage, I will. And I'll post it on my Instagram. But I kid you not, I interviewed Cassidy. That was when I realized, okay, this is maybe hip hop is something that I could really tap into, but maybe I could do it through journalism. So when I got when I got into college, I got accepted to Mooresville State College. So I got into Mooresville State College thinking I was going to get into journalism. But one of my professors, he had a camera, feel me, a Nikon camera. And I had a class called Principles of Photography. Mind you, I was a journalism major, but photography and all that shit is a part of, all that. Yeah. But taking that class, I became more interested in the technical aspect of journalism and just how to use technology and shit. But photography was just, he had a camera that I liked, and I think it was like a Nikon D40 or some shit like that for all my camera people that know their cameras. So he had a Nikon D40. I was like, so one day after class, after lecture, I was like, yo, can I borrow that camera? So, he let me borrow it for the whole semester. So, from there it was lit. This was 2008. And I remember using that camera. The first pictures I started taking was on campus of my friends. And they were like high quality pics. Cause I remember taking the photos and I was showing, I was like,
for people who just now listening, you gotta understand 2008, you was rich if you had a good camera. You was like balling out rich if you had a good camera back in them days.
Yeah, exactly. This was like DSLR, when DSLRs was starting to get popular, interchangeable camera shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or the tech people that's into. But I took, I was young, I was 18, feel me, with a Nikon camera. The only nigga with a Nikon camera that was freely using a Nikon camera. Yeah. So I just used to take pictures on campus and shit like that. And then from there, it went from campus and I started taking pictures on off-campus parties.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So off-campus parties, taking pictures of everybody on my friends. I shared it on Facebook. This was at the time when only college people could be on Facebook.
On Facebook, the good old days. They don't make man. Because I went to Oswego, so you telling me. That was the good old days. That was a good old. I missed them days, boy.
Yo, bro.
I missed them days. Missed them days.
Man. Yeah, man. Like, shit, I'm going back to memory lane. Shit. Yeah. So I used to do that. And then from taking pictures off campus of my friends and shit, and people, I started posting my shit on Facebook, but I would post them in a timely manner. And then, I was in like a college town. It was Mooresville. It was Syracuse. It was Herkimer.
Yes, sir. All the girls. I used to DJ all them places I used to DJ, bro. Herkimer especially. I DJ Herkimer. All the chicks in Herkimer. Herkimer had all the girls.
Herkimer had all the girls. Herkimer, and don't forget about Utica.
Yeah, Utica too. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Utica. But listen up. Peep this, right? A lot of people that went to college in Central New York, like Mooresville, Herkimer, Utica, all that, there was a lot of people from the city that went upstate. Went upstate. Either they from mostly from Harlem, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, everywhere. Yeah. And then you had folks from, from Syracuse, that, that was there. Cause, upstate New York is they territory, you know what I'm saying?
The townies. So, you had the townies up there. Yep.
Yeah, but I was cool with them, you know what I'm saying? Cause they had most of the cars and, they was holding it down and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want no smoke. But, I didn't want no smoke. I was just a cameraman, you know what I'm saying? So from there, I had a friend on campus. Shout out to my boy Rashad. I ain't gonna say his last name, but I don't know if you know this guy. His name is Rashad introduced me to his cousin. I don't know if you guys know Marcus Banks. He's a
comedian. Yeah, I went on tour with Marcus Banks, a good friend of mine.
So yeah, shout out to Marcus Banks.
Mm-hmm.
So we all went to school together. And Marcus Banks, he went to Herkimer. And believe it or not, ASAP Rocky went to Herkimer too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
ASAP Rocky went to Herkimer too. So Marcus, he was, he was like one of the popular people on campus that I had at school. So, basically it was all the schools within a 30 minute to hour radius.
Yeah.
And you had people who had cousins in certain schools or family members of other schools. So we used to go back and forth, college hopping. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. My cousin stayed with me in Oswego for like a whole 6 months. They thought he was a student there.
Oh, word? Yeah.
Yeah, they thought my cousin was a student. They thought he went to school there.
Yeah, because you know what? Because some people from upstate, if you was going to school upstate and you had a cousin that was in the city, or you had a cousin going to school upstate and you was in the city, motherfuckers will come upstate and will stay.
They'll stay there. Yep.
Just to chill, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers, we had nice places to live, whether it was on campus or off campus. But going back to what I was saying, Marcus Banks, he was the first person to book me for a party.
To do the pitches.
Yeah, to do the pitches. Mm-hmm. And from there, it was him and my other boy, Freaky. Shout out to Freaky. Both of them, because they were the head party promoters. So they used to, but I remember Marcus Banks, he was like, yo, I heard you do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Come to my school. Everybody was throwing parties
back then. Campus. Yeah, of course. So, I know, because like I said, I was a DJ, so we was hitting them. I made so much money doing college. Like I said, sometimes I miss that money. I miss that college money, boy. I do.
Yeah, bro, because college money, the college wave and college money, it was different. It was cool.
Yeah.
But it was different because it was definitely a different experience because we was away from the city and
man.
It was a different atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit more free, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was away from their parents and shit. And we was young. So, you know what I'm saying? We we was trying to make the best out of it. But yeah, I got booked for my first party out there. And then from there, that's when I just started taking pictures of all the spots.
Yeah. So let me ask you this question. What do you like better? You like being a cameraman better or you like being an artist?
I could say I have more passion for making music.
Okay.
Because an artist is somebody that has many talents, many skills. You know what I'm saying? You have an artist and you have the rapper. Then you have an artist and you have a photographer. You have an artist and you have a DJ. You have an artist and you have a journalist. You know what I'm saying? But an artist can do all of those things. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
An artist could do more than one thing. So when it comes to photography, I have a passion for photography. I have a passion for making music, but my passion is more, I would say, is more for making music because hip hop was my first love before actually picking up a camera. But photography was my first trade, or that was my first career before actually pursuing music.
Got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. And even what I was going to say, you only been making your official because your first project is Macking Like a Villain, of course, and then you put that out last year. So did you record before that, or that was like your first project? Or first music that you want to just get out there to the people?
I would say, Macking Like a Villain was actually my second project, first independent album.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But it was my second project. My first project was called the original Uptown Hippie.
Got you.
That one is actually free on SoundCloud, DatPiff, Audio Mac, all the free platforms. Because the reason why it's free was because that was my first music project. You know what I'm saying? And and at the time a lot of the beats have samples on them.
Gotcha. Okay, I got you. Makes sense.
Had a lot of samples.
Yeah,
so
you couldn't sell it. You couldn't sell it. Yeah, you couldn't put it on the DSPs.
I could. It was a lot. It was a lot of, you know what I'm saying. It was a lot of samples, and you know what I'm saying, other politics behind that.
Yeah. So, and you was trying to do the right way. That's all. You did the right way.
Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, exactly. And the reason, and you know, it's crazy. The reason why I got into making music was because I became depressed because I left school. I left college. Feel me? And after my experience in college, because I got into my career pretty quickly, especially when I was going back and forth from upstate to the city.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So after 2 years, I left college, you know what I'm saying? And I became a little depressed after like a year staying in the city.
I know that feeling, dog. When I left Oswego, I was destroyed, bro.
Yeah, know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess I was still trying to find myself. Yeah. Feel me? I was still trying to find myself, really understand what I wanted to do. And then I was just going through other shit with my family, putting pressure on me because, you know, I'm coming from African family. So when it comes to education, you know what I'm saying, they're very like strict on this. So being that I left, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of like, you know, it was kind of like a, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of off. So I was just like, fuck it, you know, I was just going through all these emotions. So I needed a way to, you know what I'm saying, to get through all of that. And photography actually helped me transition into music, because with photography, I used to shoot. Once I came to the city, I started shooting music shows and meeting different artists, whether they was independent or major. And once that happened, I had an engineer. One of my first manager, who was my engineer, he had a studio where I was using to do my photo shoots at. And I asked him, shout out to my man Mel Magic, I asked him, you know, teach me how to record music, because you know what I'm saying, I feel like I was already, you know, I was pretty good with. And
it's similar to editing like pictures. It's similar to editing video. So because I engineer, so it's pretty similar actually.
Exactly. So, you know, so you just dealing with sound. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I didn't necessarily learn how to engineer, but I told him, yo, I wanted to start making music, because I was inspired by, you know, the artists that I was shooting, and I was inspired by the artists that I was shooting, and I just, you know, so I feel like I had a dope I had a good singing voice. Feel me? So I wanted to try something different, because I was always the type, you know what I'm saying, to not just do one thing. I always believed that, you know, I could try new things so that I could learn about myself, especially going through depression. You feel what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So once I asked my boy, I said, yo, I want to get into music. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of a concern, because a lot of people were looking forward to me just, I guess, sticking to just being a photographer or whatever. I don't know. You know, you got some people some people that, you know, once, like, when they see you doing one thing, then they expect you to do that one shit forever.
Same here. I deal with the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Even people think you a DJ. And that's what, but I'm like, I got streaming awards. I got all type. I'm a producer. I do mad stuff. So it's like, you know, and especially now with social media, everybody thinks if you don't put it on, it's not real if it didn't happen on social media. It's weird. It's, you know, it's a weird situation out here. And I want to ask you this too. The record, Dangerous, because you just mentioned it. I want to get into that too. Your African roots, like your single Dangerous. You know, that's a real tough Afrobeat kind of record. Was that inspired by your heritage? Because, you know, I know. Because what's your nationality?
I'm African American, bro. My roots go back to Liberia.
Got you.
Africa. That's where my family's from.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. So now I know recently you just came from there. Was that your first time? Was that your first time?
That was my first time in Liberia. Not my second time in Africa.
Got you. How much was that flight, dog?
bro. Bro,
Sheesh.
that's damn. The
Sheesh.
flight,
I need to hang out with you.
shit. The flight, shit. It was over. This definitely over a G. You know what I'm saying? For
Sheesh.
definitely over a G. Just to be really transparent with you, it's definitely over a G. For you know what I'm saying? It's not no 500 or
Yeah.
$50 Miami. It's not a Miami. It's not Miami. It's not a Miami flight to go to Africa. You gotta spend some bread. But the
Was it
sooner
worth it? It
you
was worth
book,
it for you, right? It was worth it for you, right?
yeah, definitely. The sooner
Yeah.
you book, that's the thing. With going to traveling to places like Africa and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
the sooner, like the earlier you book a flight,
Mm-hmm.
the cheaper it will be.
Okay.
And you know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? So yeah, my ticket was over at G. But plus getting a visa, and passport and all that other stuff. But I already have my passport already. So
Oh, you need a visa to go to Liberia.
yeah, you need a visa. So
Oh wow.
the visa is at least like $350. At
Damn.
least $350 for the visa. So you spending, let's say, $1,200 to $1,300 on a round trip to travel, and plus the $350 for the visa. So that's, let's say,
Sheesh.
over 1,500.
That's
$100.
crazy. And let me ask you a question. How long was the flight?
You said that's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit. The flight wasn't that bad. It was like I'd say altogether maybe 16 hours.
Oh wow. That's not too. Well, shit. That's too. I went to Germany. I thought I was gonna die. I thought that was a long flight. Germany, I think, was 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours. Flight 8 hours to Germany. So
Yeah, because sometimes being on that plane for so long, you know what I'm saying, you get,
hell
so
yeah, bro.
you get
That's
antsy.
crazy. Nah,
So
but salute on that. Yeah. And then one thing too, my fault. I was gonna say too, you shot the video
yeah.
out there. How was that experience shooting a video out there?
Oh yeah, I shot the video. Dangerous. That was cool. You know what's crazy? It happened. Everything happened organically. It wasn't
Yeah.
full. It was because I came out there. My thing wasn't necessarily to, okay, as soon as I get here, I got to shoot a video and do this and do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was my first time in Liberia, so I wanted to first of all get to smell the air. First of
Yeah.
all, I
Yeah.
want to smell the air. Give me 10 minutes to just smell the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. And then from there, I'm gonna get something to eat. And then from there, I'm gonna meet, my relatives there, because I have a lot of family back home. So you know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to get into with the area and get into with I wanted to get into with the area and my family. And then how the video happened was one of my cousins. Because I have recorded the song last year. I've been had the song before I traveled to Africa to shoot the video. So but I always told myself I wanted to shoot that video in Africa somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So being I was there, it was the perfect time. So my cousin, he had friends who were dancers, Afrobeat dancers.
That's
you know
crazy.
What I'm saying?
That's
so
crazy.
Yeah, one of my cousins, I got like a million cousins, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Aunts and uncles fucking like crazy.
That's all they do over
there. Fucking like crazy. So one of my cousins, he had friends who were dancers that he went to school with. So I told him, I was playing my music to my cousins and my friends and my family. And they was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, oh, I was like, yeah, I want to shoot a video to one of these songs. So I was like, yo, I want to shoot a video to Dangerous. And my cousin, you know what I'm saying, he had these dancers who was his friends that went to school. So he had them pull up to my crib. And then I met them. Yeah, they pull up to my crib. So they pulled up to my crib and I met them, and they had already, what's crazy? They had already came up with a routine. Already before they came to my crib. That's the thing. When you have to come to Liberia, they would treat you like a king, man. They would treat you.
That's crazy. Man, you know what's funny? I had this DJ that I used to talk to all the time in Ghana, and he always would. Yo, he loved me. I'm like, I never met him a day of my. His name was DJ Scientific, and he would always and I got him to do drops for me on my mixtape and everything. And actually, I had put out a song called "We Good Outside" last year. And his
Yeah.
kid name, he's I think he was in, I forgot where he was. I think it was not Ghana. It might have been Ghana. And he's like, yo, I'm a big fan. So he did a dance video for all the way in Africa. I was like, damn, I made it all the way to
Yeah.
Africa. I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
bro.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
When they play your song there, then you know you're making an impact.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
Yeah, when they play your song, then you making an impact, bro. So they had already made a dance to the song.
That's crazy.
So So they pulled up to the crib, and then they showed me the dance, and it was better than the dance I came up with.
Crazy. Well, that's what as that's where the routine started, bro. That's the motherland.
Exactly. So and over there, they got, and if there's anything that you doing, like for example, like you come out there, you DJing, you promoting your music, they will, if they like it, they will fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? They will fuck with you hard, like like if they will dance to it, they will cook food to it. They will whatever.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
To support what you
do. Yeah, because I get a lot of people too, that a lot of like the African kids, they be in my DMs all the time, like, hey bro, I rock with you and keep playing my music. Like I remember this one kid, he hit me up. He had like, they was trying to build a studio because he seen me in the studio. So he's trying to like build like this makeshift studio in this crazy hut. I don't know what it was, like a hut or something like that. But they got the computer inside the hut. It was crazy. He sent me a whole video and all that. And I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? But I trust me, I gotta go over there one time though. I gotta go over there.
Man. You gotta come over there, check out the
because I want to go to Egypt. That's why I always wanted to go. I always wanted to go to Egypt.
Yeah, man.
That's what I want to do. I want to do that next year for my 35th birthday. I'm gonna go to Egypt next year.
A word?
Yeah, that's what I definitely got to work on that.
I never been to Egypt. I think I might have to take you up on that. Feel me? I might want to roll out there.
Word. And I want to ask you this question. I know you're just getting started with your music as far as like, putting out music. Cause I always ask this because my show is dedicated to like educating and stuff like that. And I always ask my independent artists, do you want to get signed or you want to stay independent?
At first I wanted to get signed. I was offered I was a couple of years ago, I was offered an independent deal. You know what I'm saying? I won't get too much into it, but I was. Who is that? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
You sure?
I thought I saw something. Oh my God. Shit, man. I'm seeing things.
You sure?
Yeah. So a couple of years ago I was offered an independent deal. But the thing was they wanted to sign me off of my mixtape, like my first mixtape, which had a lot of samples. So I didn't want to take that route. And I figured, you know what I'm saying, with independence, I will be able to have more creative control because but now, like with the knowledge that I have, I feel like I want to continue to stay independent. And if there is a major deal that is presented and it fits, you know what I'm saying, it fits with me and where I'm trying to go with my career, then I can move forward with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I with the climate now, I doubt they'll want to give me my master's because that's a big topic now, it seems like.
And it's funny, I've been on that early. Niggas thought I was crazy. I used to tell cats this shit early. I used to tell them like, yo, own your masters. They thought I was crazy. And now everybody, and the new thing, everybody talking about owning your masters. And then it's crazy because you got people that don't even know what the hell that shit means. Like, do you know what owning your masters mean? Like, it's nothing wrong with that. And because the reason I'm asking too is because maybe one day, because I got my label, so I'm like, all right, maybe we could, but I give single deals though. I just do singles. I won't hold you like a whole, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to work soon and work on something soon.
Nah, that's a fact. Definitely. DJ Chase Stigity collabo.
Definitely. And the new big single now, Hard Times, man. That's the new single.
Yeah, that's my latest single out right now. That's my latest single.
Copy.
You know what I'm saying? We're going through some hard fucking times right now.
Copy. You know what's funny? I'm laughing in my head because I'm like, yo, this is the most I heard Sticky talk ever. Like, you're always so quiet every time I see you.
Oh, yeah?
Hell yeah. Always
Yeah,
quiet.
I don't talk to everybody, but you know, if I fuck with you, then you know
Yeah.
we will lecture.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Definitely. And I gotta ask this: who produced Hard Times? I gotta ask my producers who produced Hard Times.
Hazy the engineer, he is based in the UK, I believe.
Okay,
So I think London, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm gonna just say the UK just to be,
is it on
you
the
know,
safe side?
just to be on the safe side. But his name is Hazy the engineer. He is a producer and an engineer out there. And I actually sent him the track and he likes it.
Mm,
He likes it. You know what I'm saying?
copy.
So yeah, he produced the beat. You know what I'm saying? I actually got it off of YouTube,
Oh,
and
okay.
I got it off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? For all my independent folks that you know what I'm saying that's tuning in. You know what I'm saying? When you're independent and you don't necessarily have a producer that's making a beat from scratch. So you know you go on YouTube. You know you might want to find something, or you know you might hear something that you really like. But what I did, you know what I'm saying? I like the beat, but I also leased it. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you know, I wanted to support you know, I got to support the producers. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's why I said like let me know so we can cook up, man. I just put out like 2 beat tapes actually. I'm just put like what I'm doing now is I'm just like flooding with mad beats on the streaming platforms. So like when
Yeah.
cats want to be like, oh, do you want beats? Just go to my streaming. I'm just flooding the streaming platforms with like new beats. I'm trying to do like 2 beats a week
Oh
on the
yeah.
stream platform. Yeah, I just put out a beat tape just now. I put out 2 beat tapes. I got
Oh yeah.
one coming out. Yeah, I put out 2. Yeah.
My man, send me down. You wasting
Yeah, nah,
time.
I got you. I didn't know. I've been so busy. I've been so busy traveling, dog. Like I was just down south last week. I'm going to Atlanta this week, so I'm taking a break
Yeah.
next week. So once it's up, I'm getting this podcast interview up. Then we gonna cook in because I gotta get. And then I just did a strip party on Saturday, so that was crazy too. Yeah, I did a crazy party.
Out here, man.
Working. And before we get out of here, I have to ask this question too. What's your one
Yeah.
goal? What's one goal that you hope to accomplish this year? Because you've been on tour with Scott Morris. You was, just in Africa. And what's one goal that you want to accomplish this year that's going to get you to the next level?
One goal that I want to accomplish is to I want my music to inspire people to be progressive.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? My goal is to have my music make an impact to where people as well as the culture could become more progressive.
Gotcha.
You know, and progressive as far as being themselves and maximizing that potential.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's I would say that's one of my goals.
Got you, man. And Stigity, I have to ask this. Anything you want to promote, man? We are out of here. Anything you got to promote? You got a new album coming out? What's up?
Oh yeah.
What's
I
up?
got an album coming out and it's fucking fire.
There you go. What's the name of it? When it's coming out? What's the date?
I got an album out. I don't have a date yet. It was supposed to come out on my birthday.
Okay.
It was supposed to come out on my birthday. My birthday is on Monday.
Oh, so wow.
It was supposed to come out, but I was having technical issues. So, I'm going to set a later date, maybe in April. Let's say definitely before the summer start. Before the summer start. Definitely before the summer start. But Hard Times is going to be on the album. I won't say the album name yet. Maybe in another interview. I will tell you. But I will not say it yet because it's top secret information.
There you go. Right? Top secret information.
But Hard Times will be on the album. And I already have 3 videos off my new album.
Yeah.
Already 3 videos ready. One I shot in Africa. So I shot 2. Yes, 2. I shot an Afrobeat video in Africa. After I met with the dancers, we shot that. We shot the following week. And then I shot another video for a song off of my album. It's a hip hop song, and it's fire, bro.
Got you.
I can't wait for you and the people to watch this shit. Cause when y'all watch it, y'all gonna be like, yo.
And yeah, man, we back. Yeah, man. So Stigity, like I said, man, once again, I know you got the album coming out, you got everything coming out, man. Give your social media, give everything, man.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Stigity. Know what I'm saying? Rapper, photographer, actor, trapper. Shit, yo, follow me on Stigity at Stigity, STIGITY __STIGITY. Subscribe to my YouTube /Stiggities. Find me on TikTok. I gotta make a new TikTok profile because I can't find the password to my old shit. So I gotta find a new TikTok. So, but still follow me on TikTok, Stigity, or follow me on Stigity. And my album is coming out soon before the summer hit. And the name of my album, the clue is actually in the song, is in Hard Times, the Hard Times record. The clue is
copy. Yeah, man, Stigity, man. Give you shout outs. Do your thing.
Nah, shout outs to you, bro. Know what I'm saying? More life, more success. And 2021 is about to be massive.
Of course, man. Like I said, the podcast is taking over. Like, even because I changed the whole podcast system because I was just doing audio before. So now I added the Zoom and everything like that. But it's definitely, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to get this popping. Once again, man, Stigity, man, thank you so much, man. Make sure you follow Stigity on that Instagram at just how it sounds, just how it spells, Stigity, man. It's DJ Chase, the pregame party mix podcast on 17 podcast networks. Dynasty Radio, Monday nights, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. iHeartRadio, Spotify podcast, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, DJ Chase TV. The new beat tape, DJ Chase Got Beats, 9 and 8 out now. Just go to Spotify's loads of new music, loads of just fun content. I'm start doing some comedy records, start doing some DJ type stuff, some twerk music. So, you know, the vibes, man. It's DJ Chase. Let's get it. The pregame party mix podcast. Yeah. DJ Chase TV.
It's official. Come on. Locked in with DJ Chase on the pregame party mix podcast.